with the trading board. Pew, 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 pew. um, cool. Okay, all set up, all ready to go. So, um, question this morning when looking for my setups, do I look for it on the 15 or 30, or how do I draw my zones? So when I look at yesterday was a good example, right, of the trade that I took. You can see over here was a 30 support, yeah, and you can see it over here as well, right? So I drew out the 30-minute support here, and I drew out the 15 here. So it's 15 and 15, but this is also the 30, yeah. Now, as to yesterday, obviously I'm looking for buys because we are moving up. Here's my target clearly formed, looking to trade into there. This is also a 4-hour resistance, so I'm looking to trade 2 here, and if it can break, then all good. So what I do is I draw out my support, and wherever it gives me the option, that's where I'm taking it from. So even if this yesterday had to pull all the way into here and then reject, I'd have played that. But what I got was not fully pulling into the support, pulling below the support, but still rejecting and closing above it, and that's why I went with that option, because I'm playing based off the candle. What is it doing, you know? If this candle still had to close bearish in here, I still would have waited, but because we did pull down, rejected it, that gave me my option. Now if you look at this one here as well, you know, here we clearly again showed pulling below but not closing below and holding, right? Here's your low, that one didn't break the previous candle low, so yeah, you can see here after that. Now either you go here, or you maybe just wait for the structure to make higher support and then go off of this one, right? But then your target's still here, but then you get some more, right? Quite simple. If I look at that and I go further, can you see a potential option?
Yeah.
Where do you see that option?
I was trying to get it.
What is that option?
For bars on GJ.
So you're going with the plain structure of those buys, yeah? When I look at, yeah, upside move, support, this support though, you have one, you have it tested, and you have a candle closing outside of that range, right? So this is your entry candle, you can place your stops with that, wait for a low wick to form, push breaking the high, 50-60 pip trade, same setup, upside move, support tested, engulfing candle, perfect setup, right? We look at this morning, upside move, boom, going only with structure this morning.
Yeah.
That's as far as it goes this morning with the trades. So looking at, if you talk about zones and what I'll be looking for this morning, if I had to play the buys this morning, it would be support holding here, same setup as over here, it would have to be the same thing, and yeah, or I'll have to look
And
into here, right? Pullbacks into here, rejecting to then go and retest that. But we have news this morning, and I think that for the most part will be our session.
now, let's say it gets so. Let's say um. Let's say this is the zone over here, right? And now let's say this this candle. What time is it? Okay, yeah. So let's say this candle closes bearish, right? Which means the 30-minute will be closing bearish also. And then the next 15 minutes bullish, but you still got in your mind that the 30-minute is bearish, the 30-minute that closed. What do you do then? Do you wait for like a 30-minute closure?
I wait for whatever one sets up. So if I go to the 30 now, right? What's my option on the 30? Well, nothing. On the 30, it's here.
Yeah.
I'm not making. I'm not gonna make my own anything. I'm gonna wait for my setup, whether it be on the 30 or whether it be on the 15, right?
Okay.
If it had to set up on the 30, so be it. If it had to set up on the hour, so be it. And trust, I've
Mm.
done both. I've taken a trade last week based off the hour. Um, if you Diablo, oh my days, Diablo's in the building. Diablo in the building. Um, where was that trade? To see it on the hourly, was it last week? Anyway, here's an example. It's a clear example. Right? You got your downside move. You got this. So you're looking for sells. Right? Here's your resistance. Okay? We're looking for sells.
Hmm.
Resistance is here. Boom. You can target into anywhere here. Now, you've gotten that candle rejecting. You've gotten this here. However, this is now the ideal time. Right? That's on an hourly. Upper wick, stop loss, entry on the flip. Boom. Target. And whatever else if you wanted to target these lows over here to the left. But you can clearly see here that the setup happened on the hour. So I could have played that on the hour. I didn't. I played that. We go back to there. I'm not sure what that entry came off of. That's over here. I played this on the 15. And with
Structure play.
with confluence of the hour, right? So you can clearly see that we've already marked out what all that is, but now you're in this range, right? You pull down that candle, gives you a great option because now you've closed outside of the range. Entry my stop was again that weak, knowing you can pull back to here, but boom, easy peasy. Right? But my confirmation came off of the 1 hour time frame.
Mm.
And then playing it different because you can see there's no double top here. The double top was on the
Yeah.
hour, right? But it's still
On
in the
the okay.
same direction. So I got confirmation there,
Uh,
but the way that I played it on the 15 was still as is. Now, if I played it on the hour, I'd have gotten a bit of a higher entry, but on the 15, which I like, it's still in the zone. But
okay. So if it like um, because it came to an hourly area, but it obviously didn't create a double top on your 15-minute. So then you have to wait for the hourly to give you the setup.
I played it on the structure, which I'm not
Well,
waiting
yeah,
like for. Oh, is it on the? I am waiting. I'm just waiting to see where it plays out on, or where it sets up on. On the hourly,
yeah,
does it look like we're gonna get a double bottom here or whatever? Because what am I looking for this morning? Well, I'm looking for buys, so I can't be looking for a double top, right? That's on the
yeah.
hourly. On the 30, what am I looking for? 30 is still in cells, but for 30 to make sense, you'd have to pull into there. Now, if we accurately draw that, is this a valid setup on the 30? No, it's not. Price didn't reach into the body, right? If I go on a 15, price didn't reach into there, but my 15 is saying buys. You with me?
Yeah.
My 30 looks like could be sells, but that's gonna change soon, you know. So there's no sells this morning, so we know we're looking for buys, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. What are you looking for? Buys or sells? I'm looking for buys. Out the window, it's cut. I don't need to sit here and overthink of whatever. I'm looking for buys. It's clear as day. Okay, where's that buys coming from? Now I can see here, okay, we've got our upside move, we've got our support, right? Now, what can you see? The support that's been tested is no lower wicket, but should this candle close above here, 15 minutes, what is that? Well, you can clearly see to the
It's
left,
a
that was
double.
exactly what happened yesterday, right? So you know your move is coming if that happens. Do I have that on the 30? No, I don't. Do I have it on
No.
the hour? No, I don't. Do I have it on the 4? No, I don't. So all I'm playing then is the 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't go through multiple time frames anymore. Like, you know, like you start off looking at the daily. I don't know what the daily looks like. I haven't looked at it yet. There's the daily. Okay. But I didn't start my morning off with the daily. Yes, I look at it once in a while because I have to obviously know where I'm pulling into, right? Obviously that's important. Okay. But
So it
because
doesn't, yeah, so
I don't
your
go
top
every
down
day,
analysis, yeah,
no.
every day.
Yeah, because I know prices. I
Because
mean,
we're just playing the smaller time frames, so.
so I'm gonna sit here and do 4 hours of work to trade what 10 minutes to be in a trade for 10
Mm.
minutes. It don't make no sense. I do, however, know my price points because I've been trading
Yeah,
this for so long. So I do know my prices, right?
yeah,
And they're all marked out. But when I'm in here trading, I can clearly see this is a 4 hour level. Cool. That I marked out from February. This is a 2015 level. This is a previous high that we printed, right? And until these things invalidate themselves, it will remain on here. I can go, here is also a previous high, here's a daily resistance, here's a 4 hour. Do you understand?
yeah.
I don't need to do that every day, it's on my screen. So now you can see there, you can see here, all you have to do, sit on your hands, just wait 7 minutes, and see what happens. Does that make sense?
Been used. Yeah, I think it's just, I think I'm still, I don't know, I probably get confused between, because I do a top-down analysis every day, and then I sort of get confused on areas, and I think like too much about, oh wait, this is a 4 hour area, oh wait, this is a daily. So then
Trust.
it's like, where can I trade, you know?
These conversations, like in last week with some of the guys from the UK, and if, like I said, like if I'm trading a fucking 15-minute candle, why am I so concerned about every other time frame? Yesterday's trade now, I played this here on the 15, right? Played that there on the 15. Some people played it on the 30. If I had to wait yesterday, if I didn't play this here immediately, right? I got that low wick, took it, boom, ran up. I secured like right over here for like 12 pips. Right? So at 12 pips I secured, and then I closed another half as we pulled down, and then I was out at break even with my runner. If I now didn't play that, I wouldn't have caught this. I played it immediately because the setup was sort of kind of there. You know what I mean? Now,
Yeah.
I can sit and wait, but now I've reached my target again. Now I pull. But by this point, you've been sitting here for how long? Right? Almost 3 hours worth. And then you're like, yeah, but now does that look good after seeing that? Now you're thinking it's risky. Now your head is it not? Da 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 da. Do you understand? I'm
Yeah.
getting my setup on the 15. I'm playing it on the 15. Yeah, you got this. You get your setup. Or I get my setup. If I don't enter there, where am I entering? Because now
If
I
you
got.
don't enter where?
If I don't,
Over.
over here. If I don't
Yeah.
enter here, where am I entering? Because I got my setup. Now what the fuck am I gonna do? Now that candle ranks, there's 50 fucking pips to the upside. Now I'm sitting here, still like nervous, being a bitch, like make no sense. Oh, now I'm gonna wait till it pullbacks again. Well, guess what, Bozo? We're not coming back. And when we do come back, setup's gone. So be decisive. Like if you're gonna trade something, trade it. I can't even remember the fucking question right now, if I'm honest with you, bro.
No, yeah. It was just me overthinking areas because I was looking at too many time frames and even like I think you know that trade that we took last week and I got up and then it went up and then came back down, right?
Yeah. We
But
took the
even
same
that,
trade.
we took the same trade. You won, I lost, right? And it was when I look back at it, I was looking at too many different zones. I was like, okay, wait, it can go to the 30-minute zone, it can go to the 15, which one? And then that's why it went up to I think the 15, but I was looking at the 30 zone
Hmm.
and then it rejected and we played it on the 15. So I should have been looking at the 15.
If you played it on the 15, you fucking play it on the 15.
Yeah.
Right? The setup is happening on the 15, so I'm looking at the 15 targets.
Mm.
These are the zones this morning. It's this, and it's this. And when you start looking at too many things, your head is spinning and you're thinking exactly like you will. But the 30, but the this, and you talk yourself out of the trades. I used to do it,
Yeah.
and my trading literally turned around when I stopped like fearing so much. You know.
Mm.
You know what should
And
happen. So
you're
just go with it.
yeah. And you're deciding on trend. Um,
You should.
that sometimes I also
Nah,
have an
bruh.
issue with.
You should definitely know that.
Well, it's not. It's more of the because like okay. So let's say on a day, daily's bullish, 4 hours bullish, 1 hour is bullish. Oh, daily's bullish, 4 hours bullish, but your 1 hour 30 and 15 are bearish. I would go with the 1 hour 30 and 15 trend. Is that correct? Because that's the time frames that we are looking at to trade. But
Okay.
your higher time frames are doing the
So
opposite.
again, if you have a mixture, right?
Hmm.
I look at what one sets up. I'm only looking for my setup. I'm not trying to. You have to understand. I say this. My work is done. I am not sitting here every day trying to figure this shit out. I've already done it. I have a setup. Everybody knows my setup. When I sit here, all I look for is my setup. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not sitting here trying to but this and that and da 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 and da da da. When I was done here yesterday with this, that shit was done, bro. all of this didn't, like, it don't bother me at all. I don't give a damn, bruh. I've done my job on the 15. That's what I was looking for. So if this now sets up here clearly on the 15, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that on the 15, right? Now, today we have everything in our favor as it stands, right? So it's a simple day. You have support form, da da da, for that week. We're probably just getting the last of the move, which is a bit shitty, but the option's still there. Now I can go in this point and say, oh, we already like reached target and da 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 da. But I'm trading my setup. That's it. Win or lose. When the time frames are different, if good 18 seconds. Okay, we'll come back to that now.
Yeah.
I'll come back to that now. But when you have the different time frames and mixtures and stuff, I'm taking the one that is my setup, because it's not just about. Do you know what these two lines are? Okay. No low wick. No low wick. No low wick. What I don't want to get is this movement to the upside. Oh, it's gonna be difficult to just manage in here. Getting 15 after this. Okay. This is now when this is when it becomes tough. Is when you basically reach into your target already. And the no low wick. 35 pip stop. Okay.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
How's it?
We got Katie and Diabs here.
Huh?
I say we got you and Diablo here today. Gonna be a good day.
Question. I saw your setup now, no?
Mm-hmm.
But like you were saying, it was really so close to your TP based on your setup. How were you so comfortable taking a trade with such a cuck R&R though?
Because I don't do R&R. And I'm so comfortable in it because I've been traded this shit so many times that I believe in my setup more than I can doubt myself. Like,
and you'll close this trade now once it hits your TP. You won't let it run, or
I'll close a bit here and then possibly let it run, because like I understand on that. This is where gigs, like with what we were talking about with the higher time frame, I understand now on the higher time frame also what we are doing, right?
Yeah.
Or that I have clean range on the higher time frame. That much we can see. But I'm not gonna go and do this. That's just me being fucking naughty. I have to respect my setup and first do what I'm supposed to do. And my job is to trade from point A to point B. Find my setup. Everybody saw it happen. I explained it. Got in. That's it. I could close this full trade now and be done for today.
Yeah.
But now I go, cool, we there. Do 9.3 pips and a custom close. Cool. Now I go SL at entry. My SL is a bit above entry. Wait. Here we go. So now I'm secured because I know we can get a reaction there. And if it does react and takes me out, so be it. But my job was from here to here.
Yeah.
My confidence comes in from doing this over and over and over again, to not be here and doubt myself.
Yeah.
Like you guys have all seen it. And now I'm taking the trade. If I don't take this trade, no, say I didn't take this trade, now this happened. Do you know how much of a puss I'd feel like? Like right now. Like what, we 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in, I'd have been like I'd have now been saying 3 minutes in, yeah, I should have taken the trade. Well, why didn't I take the trade? Doesn't make sense to not take it. You know? The setup is there, but now I'm going, oh, but. you know. And when you start with a but against what I've worked on this setup, like took me 3 years to find a proper setup and another year to practice it.
Mm.
Now, if I'm doing that now and I'm not fucking playing it, then what am I doing? Like most of your trades don't work out because you doubt. How many times have all of you guys saw something and then it works out, but you didn't take
Yeah,
it?
but the doubt stopped you.
The doubt stopped you.
Oh, yeah, I mean that one was a pure example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
That
I could have easily said no because no low wicket. Oh, because the like
yeah,
my job is to get from here to there. Like surely I can get to there.
you almost just gotta be simple-minded
You have to be simple-minded.
and not.
Like, is this a lot of work that was done here this morning? Did I when we
No.
came here? Did I go? Here's the weekly. Here's the day.
No.
Here's the 4 hour. No, I didn't. I just looked for my setup. I already did all of that
Like
work.
you said, you already have all that work in and you already have your areas marked out.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're starting from a clean chart every single day.
Oh. And now I close another off, and now I'll let this bitch run to wherever it does. But there, job's done. Which you guys know, it seems like simple work, but you know it's not simple work. It's simple now, but it's years worth of work. Years worth of work to be able to just simplify it. But now don't let your years worth of work, like, don't let all of that go into something that you doubt, you know?
Yeah.
You'll be surprised, bro, how many people, like, a lot of people, like you
Morning
guys.
again.
Yeah, buddy. I'm busy now,
So
a lot
Hey?
of people can trade, right? Like, even the other group that I'm in, right? There's guys there that, like, annoy me because they're still not, like, proper profitable, but they can trade, but they sit every day and doubt themselves. I can't take the doubt out of you, bro. The whole don't be a puss thing comes from that. Like, don't be a puss, man, bro. Don't be seeing your setup and not taking it. That's just being a puss to yourself, honestly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's the only thing. You guys will be surprised how your trading will turn around when you stop doubting yourself. And even if it doesn't work out, you can be like, oh, this is why it didn't work out. And then just fix that.
You know what most people's problem is coming to that, ne? Is they will, example, like you put this on the screen now, what your trade was, and then it didn't work out. They'll go take that trade off. They will delete it. They won't go look back at what they done wrong. They'll be like, it didn't work out. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, bro.
If you leave it on the screen, if you leave your losses on the screen, then you can see why you lost. It's the same with example with gambling. That's how I take my shit, man. Let's take example. I walk into a bar. I go put $100 in a machine. When I put 100 rand in a machine, I'm already thinking to myself, okay, this is for entertainment purposes. If I lose it, I lose it. Same with your trades. If you take a trade, you lost, then be happy with that. See why you lost.